Hello again, another quick video. I've obtained a new sprocket for the bike. Supposed to be a really good improvement, so I'm going to do a video on me fitting it and a little chat about why it's so good. Okay. Can we all see? Right. I'm out your way. I've already undone the bolt for that. The bolt for this, a little bit awkward. In fact, very awkward. Then what we'll do, we'll quickly remove that bolt. Give me your snide tools. Anyway, get it right sidely. Just moving it a little bit, just so we can get in there. There's only 2 bolts hold this on. Most of you who've got one of these will know that. I happen to know the output shaft on this is still in really good condition. We'd like to keep it that way. And I'm going to show you. Oh, didn't want to drop that down there. Right. And here we have it. I always use a little bit of molybdenum disulfide grease on these. It's just really good wear protection. Right, let's stop that from spinning. Oh man, it's not long had a new one of these holders, but hey, this will be worthy. If you come off, backwards, let's use this. There we go. Let me get the new one. So the idea with these, if you can see properly, is they're the full width of what it can grab on this drive shaft, because they're known for wearing the teeth out. And once you've done that, you can still get these shafts, but they're not only really expensive, it's a huge job to swap it. You're splitting the engine, so nobody wants to do that. How tight with there? I'm going to back that bolt off at the back, or am I going to get away with it? Nope. Let's undo the back wheel. .24mm socket. Classy name, King Dick. See, I'd already bought that one because it's thicker than they usually are. But yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but the teeth on mine, they're still in really nice condition. There's grease on there making it look like, but they're in nice condition then. So let's change these. I like the idea of this. You don't have this twisty thing on anymore. This, we have two little crescent moon things. So we whiz these bolts out. These bolts here, and they're not sticking. And these are the half moons. They're going to slot into the slot on the gearbox, and then we can throw this on. Don't tell me they've sent me one that doesn't fit. That's, I think it does. It just wants a tap. Hi, Donna. There we go. I don't know whether that's too far on or not on enough. Oh, there we go. I think that will have to go in once it's turned. Now, I don't know where my thread lock is. It doesn't say use thread lock, but it looks like it'd be a good idea. So I'm just going to pause the video while I go and get some. Bingo! It's a nice thread lock. I'm going to use a lot. Just a small amount. Oh, that's not quite. I'm not going to go mad. So this is, looks like it's an Italian company who have done this mod. I'll be telling you about them in a minute. Let's get this half moon thing back in on this side. This is really nice, I like it, I like this engineering. That fit in really well. Wow, I really have slackened that chain. Now it does do two sizes, or they do, two sizes. I think it's a 15 tooth and a 16 tooth. This being the RDO 7 is a 16 tooth sprocket. Also it said on the website. I'm not going to bother counting them. Okay, a quick pause, somebody came to the door. Let's carry on. So we've nipped these up. This can go back together. I did get that screw out. Let's get these are a fiddle, but you get there in the end. There we are. Yep. I'm leaving that loose while I get the bottom one in. Which is going to be a nightmare. Or maybe not. Now I happen to know when the gear is in its relaxed position, it's, in fact I'm going to lower it slightly. I tend to find that comfy. So what I find is it's in such a way that you have to press it down slightly to nip up the bolt. Otherwise I can't get the socket on. Which is good because that's how I know it's right. Right, let's nip this one up. I have done. Nip that one up. Right. So that's done, but this super pinion, it looks like it's by this KLK or KK bike. If you want to know, I found this on eBay. I have seen other people talking about them. It's a worthy mod, like I say. You don't, these are getting old now, these bikes, and getting parts of them, as we all know, aren't great. So every little helps, I suppose. And just all it needs now is the chain adjusting back up and these bolts putting back in, and we're done. Let's get this one in. Tighten these up. So don't need these bolts anymore, or this clamp. So I'll put them to one side. May need them at a later date. And I think I might put a sticker there. I'll give it a clean off with some brake clean and stick that on in a minute. Although I think my boot will probably just rub it off, but hey, these are a good idea. Can you see the snails? They're helping you adjust my chains. What's good is if you have that pointer flush, the one on the other side, you have that flush as well, and you know you've got your wheel parallel. That's still, I know the bike's on its stand, still very, very slack. In fact, obviously because his teeth are slightly different, this chain is going to adjust different with the sprocket. So it is a brand new chain, so the little gauge that I've got on it there, I'm going to choose to ignore it, but we will get her down. A little bit tighter, I think. Let me get the hammer. Just flush there. Probably a touch more. Right, that doesn't want to move. What I don't want to do is knock the crap out of my frame. There we go. Just a little bit past. How are we looking there? Better. Just a little bit past. I'm happy with that. I'm going to probably go a little bit tighter actually. Another notch. So we must be on 23. How's that chain feel? That's nice. That's just where I want it. 23. Click, click. Nice and tight. but not too tight. We don't want to knacker them bearings. Like that's just right. Happy days. Let's just, here we go.